Hey guys, so sitting outside of my home. The rain is slowly dissipating while the sun is on the horizon of coming out. And I'm sitting outside. My husband and I, we going in the house. But I was sitting outside and I was just thinking, as children, when we have our own room or we was in the house growing up, adolescents, we had our toys out in the room and we made a mess, right? We tend to come up front living room or in the kitchen and have our toys everywhere after our parents just cleaned up. And we tend to, in our mind, we are just having fun. But to a parent's mind, they see it as they just cleaned up. So they're seeing it as we're making a mess all over again for something for them to clean up again, right? And even as we get older, we tend to make a mess, whether we're in the kitchen, we're cooking, we have flour everywhere, we have sugar, salt, we have all our ingredients laid out. And before we actually prepare the meal that we're preparing for that day, we tend to mess up, right? And then after we come along, we have to clean up what we initially messed up. And when our children come home, because we are adults now, and our children come home from college, from school, and they see a nice, clean, smelling good home, and they let their backpacks everywhere and shoes everywhere, and in our minds, they are making a mess. In their minds is they just getting off from wherever they come from, so they lay their backpacks, their shoes, their books, their coats everywhere. In our mind, we see it as a mess, but in a child's mind, they don't see it that way, right? And on today, while I was cooking, and God brought something to me that I want to share. And I say all that to say this. Oftentimes, we as adults, we don't want to come to God because we feel we have messed up. So instead of us coming to God, we stray away from God because in our minds we feel we're still trying to be the parent, that we always feel like we have to clean up everything before it's suitable to allow ourselves in another situation. So in our minds, we find out that we have to clean up everything. And God is the parent. And God is saying, I don't mind cleaning up. Although you have messed up, whatever it is, whether you come home from wherever you come from, or whether you come into wherever you're coming into, or whatever mess that you made, I don't mind cleaning up your mess. So instead of putting yourself in a position now as you being the parent, have that childlike mind. And even the Bible tells us to have childlike faith. So have that childlike mind to know that even if I mess up, my parent, my Heavenly Father, He got me. Even if it's 20 times that I mess up, my Heavenly Father, He got me. Because long as I keep coming to Him with my mess up, eventually I'm going to find out that His love is far greater than what I did. That He going to keep accepting me. And eventually I'm going to change because His love for me is so far great that he keep accepting me when I mess up. So instead of you seeing yourself as a parent, see yourself as a child and keep coming to God. No matter how many times you mess up, you all be blessed.